Hello and welcome to HD Movie Talk. I am your host, Deans with all the beans, and I'm joined once again by my beautiful, my favorite American, one of my best friends, who I don't really talk to that much, Harlan Duffy. Hello.
Hey, once a week for an hour.
Once a week for an hour, we talk to each other.
Everybody, all of our audio listeners, you missed the greatest moment of the podcast. Dean's hair is short.
It's all gone.
Shorter than mine.
It's shorter than Harlan's, which is not. Yeah, it's
It's a
bizarre.
rare occurrence.
It feels weird. You haven't known me with short hair.
No, I haven't.
Next time we see each other in real life,
before we get started with the podcast, which is a tier list of every actor ever.
Yeah, every actor ever.
What inspired cutting off the hair?
I mean, I've like it's probably since we first met, I've been talking about cutting my hair.
Okay.
And I basically, my sister was like, "Can you wait to do it until after I'm married because you might look bad with a new haircut?" And I said, "Yeah, fair enough." And that's basically what I did.
Okay.
But any women listening, I don't think there are any women that listen to this podcast, or just anyone with long hair. You don't realize how much a burden long hair is until you cut it off. It's so much work. It gets in the way. There are so many things that are just more difficult to do just because you've got long hair. And the minute you cut it off, you're like, wow, this is what living feels like. Like,
it is
I can
fantastic.
pull a hood up over my head and suffer no repercussions from that action. You know, wow. I can have a shower in 3 minutes flat.
Yes, you can. My hair wasn't that long. Maybe it was like down my neck, right? But like when I cut it off, I could just like hop in the shower and then jump right out. And then
it's clean. So good. Like the speed of the shower, how quickly your hair dries, just like not getting in your face when you're bending over and doing things. It's just, you don't realize how much of a pain it is. So I'm saying, if you've got hair, just cut it off.
Shave it off, buzz cut, no matter who you are.
Nope.
A baby?
Why listen?
Cut it off.
This is a bit rude for you.
It's a smart baby though. If they can digest this podcast, like we're at like at least a 3-year-old's level.
The baby is the only person that is smart for digesting this podcast.
Yeah, so it's like if you're below 3 and you can digest this podcast, good enough for you.
You're above average slightly.
Yeah. All right. We're here. Should we get started with today? Because today we got a bulky tier list to get through.
Yeah, we got a tier list of actors. Full disclosure, we didn't make this tier list, so we added a column of don't know because 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 people on here that we don't know. We know most of them.
And to add on to that, we did not make this podcast, and I'm not sure about Dean, but was this like one of the first things you found?
Yeah.
So when Dean typed in actor tier list, this is the one that came up, and it was good enough. But important distinction: there's no women on this tier list.
No. Maybe we'll do another episode for that.
Yeah, I agree.
You did also say we didn't make this podcast, is what you just said.
I just said that?
You said, instead of saying we didn't make this tier list, you said we didn't make this podcast. And I'm like,
oh no, we didn't. We didn't make this podcast.
I hope we did. I'm going to zoom in to get rid of these ads.
Yeah, we don't. Who needs ads?
Okay. First up, we're starting with like quite a big one out the gate here. They're in alphabetical order, I notice. But we're starting with Adam Sandler.
Adam Sandler, I think, is an excellent C-tier actor.
You know what? I agree with that because he's done good stuff before.
He's done good stuff, but most of it has been awful.
Yeah, and that's not like his acting, you know.
Right. Yeah, it's just the movies he's in.
Exactly.
But like sometimes his acting isn't that great. If we're being honest with ourselves.
No, yeah. You're right. But it's, you know, effort and whatever. Next up, we have Al Pacino.
Do you know what movie this man's in?
Yeah.
Name it.
Scarface.
That's true. Can you name another one?
Is he in The Irishman?
Yes, he is.
I haven't seen
another one.
You're
missing a big one. 3 big ones, actually.
The Godfathers.
Yeah. That's all you really need to know.
I've seen The Godfather.
I feel like he would be an A-tier actor, but he was in Jack and Jill.
Do you want to go B?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll deal with that. Next up, we have an actor I really enjoy, Sir Anthony Hopkins.
I
He's
think
great.
A for Anthony.
Yeah, I think A for Anthony. He's great in The Father. That's an amazing film that he won.
Oh, I haven't seen that. I've been wanting to get to that one.
Yeah, it did kind of touch me right in the heart.
You get you tearing up.
It got me. Yeah, it got me tearing up. It's a good film, but I didn't cry because I'm a man.
Right. This is the man tier list, so there's no crying in this list.
No.
None of these men have
don't be
ever
afraid
cried.
to cry. Okay, I've changed my mind about this joke. I don't like it. When was the last time you cried?
I don't know. Oh, I was watching Revenge of the Sith.
Oh, I know I said men can't cry, but I think I might change my mind on that. No, I'm joking. I last cried at Across the Spider-Verse, to be fair.
Part 1.
Well, the second one's called Beyond. Okay. Next one is a guy I'm interested to hear your take on.
Okay.
Anthony Mackie. Because he's not bad. He's good. He's a bit of fun. What have you seen him in that's not Marvel?
There's been a couple that I've seen him in. Hold on, let me look up Anthony Mackie movies. I think just the fact that I have to do this might put him down a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
But there have been some excellent movies I've seen him in.
He's in the Eminem film. What's that called?
Yeah, 8 Mile.
Yeah.
He was in Black Mirror, The Hurt Locker. But there's one that I'm thinking of specifically that he was really good in.
Oh dear.
Detroit. He was in Detroit, and that's a really good movie. And House. Now I'll put it. I think B or A. I think more an argument can be made for B.
I think B, just because we haven't seen much of him.
Yeah, he doesn't have like, aside from him as Captain America, he doesn't have like any iconic movies. Like 8 Mile, I think it's like one that gets closest.
Yeah,
and he's an excellent actor, but like he doesn't have those big iconic movies.
Definitely. Okay. Next up is an actor I'm interested to hear your view on, Ben Affleck. He's been in quite a few good things.
Good Will Hunting.
Yeah.
Argo.
Yeah.
Batman. I think he's been in a lot of bad movies and in some good ones.
Yeah, and
I think C.
I would say C, because I would argue the good films he's in, I don't think, if you're in a good film, that doesn't automatically make you a good actor.
Right. And he's been in good movies, but they're far and few between.
Yeah. Okay. Next up, we have Ben Kingsley.
I gotta be honest with you. I don't think I've seen them in anything aside from Iron Man 3 and Ender's Game.
What about Shang-Chi?
That one too.
He's in Schindler's List. Have you seen Schindler's List?
Mm-mm.
You know, he's pretty good. I'm happy with like a C for him.
Okay, we can go C.
Because he's just a bit of fun, Okay, next we have Ben Stiller.
I really like Ben Stiller. Zoolander, Night of the Museum, Night of the Museum 2, The Secret Life of Walter Mitty. I think that's a B for Ben. B for Ben.
Yeah, can I just stop and make a quick announcement, please?
Sure.
I left a game of Monopoly to record this podcast.
Okay, who won?
And I had already lost the game of Monopoly, so it wasn't like I was quitting on the game. But Will won the game of Monopoly.
Attaboy.
He destroyed my other housemate Anna, and I can say what I want about Anna here because she won't listen to it, but Will.
Oh,
I will.
Wait. Oh, I will.
I mean, he might also be listening just by being through this door behind me.
Oh, he's just waiting to see if you talk about him.
I can hear someone clearing up Monopoly, and I don't know if they can hear me. But hi, Will, if you're listening in the future, and hi, Will, if you're listening through the wall. Huh. Anyway.
All right, next. We gotta blow through these. We got like
We
A
got some.
lot more to go through.
Okay. Benedict Cumberbatch.
B or A? Sherlock Holmes, Imitation Game.
I think A, like Imitation Game's great, that sort of thing.
Okay, yeah. There we go.
Bradley Pitt.
Okay, I'm gonna say A.
Yeah.
There are some controversies going on with him right now that I'm not 100% educated in,
I have not heard
but
anything about this.
the list of his movies that are just fantastic are like endless.
Okay. Bradley Cooper. I would say A.
Yeah, A. Silver Linings Playbook, American Sniper.
Now here's a tricky one. Bruce Willis.
D.
Do you think D?
Yeah,
Yeah, D's fine.
because he had a disease that was like rendering his ability to act. But even when he was at his A game, was he that good of an actor?
Yeah, that's
Like, is
exactly.
he that good in The Sixth Sense?
Yeah, exactly. Okay. Don't know who this next guy is, do you?
Casey Affleck, who's Ben Affleck's brother, and he has won the Best Actor nomination for Manchester by the Sea, which
Isn't
is
he
really
like
good.
cancelled?
I don't know about him being canceled.
Let's just assume, you know, guilty until proven innocent. Let's just assumed he's cancelled. But that doesn't, affect his acting ability. What do you think for him?
B.
B.
I think he's better at acting than his brother.
Let's go that. Okay. Next one, Channing Tatum. I think Channing for C.
Yep.
Like he's not great.
No.
He's fun.
He's really funny in This Is the End, 21 Jump Street, but like
Yeah.
as an actual actor, I haven't.
Okay. Chikwudi Iwuji is next. The guy who plays Mordo in Doctor Strange. People know him as. I don't know if I've seen him in anything else.
No, I have not, so I put him in D because I don't not like him in those movies.
I'm gonna double check.
Can we also get rid of the E tier?
Don't you mean the F?
Nope, the E tier.
Okay.
Like, why would we use that?
Fair enough. Oh, he's in John Wick 3, apparently.
Oh, I haven't seen John Wick 3, so that makes sense.
I've seen John Wick 3, but
Don't
Okay.
remember him.
I'll go with D. Chris Evans.
A.
What's the best thing he's been in?
The best thing
No,
he's
like
been in?
his best acting thing where you're like, wow, this guy can act.
Oh, that's true.
I know.
B.
To be fair, as soon as I said that, I did think Knives Out, but I think
Knives Out. I really like him in Snowpiercer.
Scott Pilgrim.
Scott Pilgrim, but like B. I think B. I say A because I really like him.
Yeah,
but like as an
he's a great
actor,
leading man, but as an actual
yeah,
Okay, we're in the Chris's right now.
we're in the Chris's. I do think Chris Evans is the best actor out of the Chris's.
Do you think?
Yeah,
We'll get to that. Chris Hemsworth, I think. I've never. What's he done other than Thor? Where I've been like, wow, because he's in Star Trek. He's in like Extraction.
Red Dawn, which he isn't great in.
Yeah, I think I might even say D for Hemsworth.
D, but he's
Yeah.
not bad. Like he's just like fine. He's in Ghostbusters.
Yeah, and he's bad in Ghostbusters.
Okay, we can
my
put him in
cat
D.
is called Mike Hat because you remember that?
I thought that was funny. I think I liked him in Ghostbusters.
I think you did, but that's just because you're sexist and you didn't like the women.
I think it should be C for Chris.
Okay.
I don't think he's a bad actor. He's just not.
Okay. Next up, we have Pine, who I think is my favorite. Like the Chris, who's the best actor in my opinion.
Well, what has he been in aside from Star Trek and Wonder Woman?
Dungeons and Dragons.
Okay. Aside from that.
What do you mean aside from that? I just named.
Aside from those three.
What three?
Dungeons and Dragons, Star Trek, and
Don't worry, darling.
Yeah, I think Chris Evans is better. Chris Evans is a better actor than Chris Pine.
Can we put him in B?
Yeah.
Okay. Next up, Chris Pratt. when I think about like his improv in Parks and Rec, I
I
think
think he's better than Chris Hemsworth.
honestly, I think there's an argument here to be made that he is the best actor as a Chris. When you look at like his stuff in Guardians of the Galaxy 3, amazing.
Yeah, but I mean, Chris Evans, you can use that for like, I don't know.
Yeah. What? So do you think C or B for Pratt?
I don't know.
I think I now I think about it, I'm going to say C.
Okay, go see.
Okay. Continuing the Chris's, Christian Bale.
A.
I would say S.
I'm good with S.
Like when you
He's
think about the range he's done and everything,
he's never bad in a movie.
no. Yeah, okay. Next up, we have Christoph Waltz, another Chris.
I think he's A. He's not in anything. He's never bad, and he's always like a standout role in whatever he's in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Next, we have Clint Eastwood.
I know this guy's iconic, but I haven't seen him in a single movie besides like one Western.
And they're fine. I think do you want to just C for Clint?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know who the next guy is.
Me either.
He looks
so
like
you know what that means.
Version of Pierce Brosnan.
Yeah. Don't know. Blah.
Okay. Actor I adore. Next, we have Colin Firth.
Sure about that?
Banshees of Inisherin. He's great in that.
No. Pause. Rewind. Who'd you call that man?
Oh, Colin Farrell. Sorry.
They're
literally
jumping the gun.
They're sitting next to each other on the screen. To me,
I think he's a B actor.
Yeah, I'm happy with B.
Because he was also in Total Recall.
He was in Daredevil.
Yeah. So.
Okay. Colin Firth.
Okay, this guy's much larger overseas than he is here.
Do you think?
Yeah.
So he's in Kings. When I think him, I think Kingsman, I think Mamma Mia, and then there's the film where he's like a closeted gay man who kills himself, and I can't remember the name of that film.
Yeah, I don't know about that movie.
But he's good. He's B or C.
He
can't sing very well, but I don't think we should.
He can't. He cannot sing that well. But neither can Pierce Brosnan. B.
B. Yeah. Next one, Daniel Craig.
B.
I'm kind of tempted to go A.
I haven't seen any of his Bond movies.
He's good. He's really good as Bond, and he's great as Benoit Blanc.
That's true. Put him in A.
If he can pull off that accent, being serious for 2 films straight.
Well, being serious is a.
Well, yeah, you know what I mean. Without
All right, who's next?
I don't know who this guy. Only joking. It's Daniel Radcliffe.
I would put him in B.
Yeah, I just don't think he's done enough nowadays.
Well, he was Weird Al Yankovic, so I think we should put him in S.
He was what?
Weird Al Yankovic.
Yeah, I know. I watched that film with you.
Yes, you did, because you can't watch it anywhere else.
No. Okay,
I strapped you to my couch, and I'm like, watch this.
We have Denzel.
Everybody loves this man.
A?
Yeah. A.
Okay. Next up, we have Dwayne D. Rock Johnson. I'm pushing for D.
Yeah, I was going to say D as well.
Like, he's never been in, like, the only films I think he's, like, good, like, proper good in is the Jumanji films.
Yeah.
That's the only time I've seen him, and Moana, I guess, is the only time I've seen him play something other than himself.
Eddie Murphy.
Solid, like maybe C.
I would go B.
What's your argument?
Rush Hour. Have you ever seen the Rush Hour movies? No. Wait, no, that's not him. I'm thinking Beverly Hills Cop. Beverly Hill Cop.
No. I'm happy to go B if you think B.
Donkey.
Yeah.
SNL.
Coming to America.
Coming to America. Yeah, B. Put that man in B.
Next up, we have Ed Norton.
A.
Yeah, I'm happy with A. This is easy, you know. Okay, Gary Oldman, I think S.
A.
What's pushing you back?
Um. Well, yeah, well, he's been in a lot of good roles, but nothing that's like super standout to me.
Have you seen Darkest Hour?
No.
He's great in that.
But are we just going to put S tier for people who have played overweight politicians? Like, is that what we're going to do?
No, I just think he really does transform in his roles. You know, when
I will let you put him in S if I get a veto.
sure.
All right, cool.
I just think he really just I think he does really transform in his roles.
Okay.
You know,
Sirius Black.
yeah. Like when you think about Sirius, even like Sirius Black compared to Commissioner Gordon, that it's like difficult to correlate that they're the same actor in my mind.
All right, who's next?
Georges Clooney.
I think he should go in C.
Yeah,
He's been like, I haven't really been into the Ocean 11 movies. I haven't seen Oh Brother, Where Art Thou?
he's not like
And
he's fine in
he's
Ocean.
the worst Batman.
Yeah, but I don't feel right holding Batman against him.
No, I don't either, but like he did play it. So,
Yeah,
I
Gerard Butler.
believe Jar D.
I think D.
I haven't seen him in a single good movie. He's just
Yeah.
like in those cheesy action movies that
Did
I
you ever
never
watch
watch.
Plane?
No.
Yeah. Okay. Next, Hubert Jackman. Hugh Jackman.
S tier.
Really? I was gonna say B.
You got Les Mis.
Yeah,
His
he's not
roles,
he's not phenomenal in Les Mis. Like I know people who don't like his singing in that film, and we're not talking about that, but
and he's just a really good dude.
that we can't factor that in because then we have to downgrade so many people for being awful dudes.
That's true. That's true.
You know?
How about A?
Yeah, I'm happy with A as a compromise. I'm very happy
Cool.
with A.
Idris Elba.
Idris Elba. I think maybe B.
Yeah. Again, it's one of those things. We love the dude, but his roles aren't standout.
Yeah.
And also his character in The Office was no good.
But he's pretty good, I think.
He's fine, but it's boring. Anyways, Jack Nicholson, I think A.
A, yeah.
His roles are still iconic to this day.
Yeah.
Jackie Chan, I think it should be
It's tricky, I think.
B.
Yeah, I'm happy with B.
Because he did like bring on a whole like revolution of martial arts in film. Like
Yeah, but like
so much is
how
inspired by
much
what Jackie Chan.
is acting, you know.
Jake Gyllenhaal,
I think
one
A.
of my favorite actors at A.
You think A?
A or S, but
Yeah, I think there are other actors that do exactly what he does better than he does. You know?
yeah, but like Nightcrawler, Prisoners,
Yeah.
he's A.
Yeah, I'm happy with A. Like I
Okay,
would have
let's
said,
put.
like you could convince me yes, but it'd be a push, I think.
Okay, hear me out.
James Van Gogh.
F tier
Yeah, sure.
because he's good in the interview, but like he's just so cocky.
Mm-hmm.
And like I know we're saying we don't judge a person based on who they are, but the roles he then takes because he thinks he's such a good actor just makes him worse.
Yeah, I can agree with that. Next up, we have James McAvoy. I would
I
say
love James McAvoy, but B, yeah,
he is good, but he's never done something that's wowed me.
Jamie Foxx,
Mm-hmm.
I know is a very accomplished actor in things like Ray.
Yeah,
But I haven't seen that movie.
I kind of want to go A or maybe B.
I say B.
A, B. Next up, we have Javier Bardem.
I gotta say B.
Yeah.
He's been in quite a lot of stinkers recently.
Yeah. Okay.
So
Jeff Bridges, I would say A.
I'm good with A. Well,
You
wait. You gotta give me one other example aside from the Big Lebowski.
of something he's really good in. Have
Yeah.
you ever seen Good Times at the El Royale? Or is it called Bad
Yes.
Times at the El Royale?
It's called Bad Times.
Yeah. He's good in
Yeah,
that.
but is that an A performance?
I think it's not far off one. I think he's good in True Grit.
Okay, how about this? If we put Jeff Bridges to A, we had to move Chris Hemsworth up to B. Because he was also really good in Bad Times at the El Royale.
He was good in that, to be fair, but I'd move Pratt before I move Hemsworth. I will put Bridges in B.
Okay. I think it's needs to be. Jeremy Renner.
C.
Yeah, I haven't seen the Hurt Locker, which he's supposed to be really good in.
The best thing I've seen him in, I think, is the Mission Impossible films. And he's fun in them. But yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, see.
Jesse Eisenberg, I'm very tempted just to downgrade him for one performance. But I know that's
put him in D.
Put him in D?
No, C.
What do you think elevates him?
Social Network.
Yeah. Yeah. He's good in Zombieland and stuff like that. Okay, I'm glad I do this podcast with you because anyone else, I think I'd have to argue for the next person.
Don't even say anything. Actually, no, it's a podcast. You have to say something.
Yeah.
Jim Carrey.
Jim Carrey, S.
S tier.
S. He's my favorite actor, I think.
He's up there for me. My favorite actor hasn't come up yet, though.
I think I know who you're going to say. But Jim Carrey, phenomenal actor. And anyone who thinks otherwise, you're wrong.
Unless the only movie you've seen from him is Dark Crimes.
Yeah. Or the number, what is it? The number 17.
23? 7. I like that movie, actually. Was it great? No, but I had a fun time with it.
Okay, next we have Joaquin. A.
A or S?
I don't think I've seen loads of his films, so I wasn't going to say yes. But
he's very similar in the vein of Gary Oldman, where like he transforms himself for a role.
If we put Gary Oldman in S, I'm happy putting Joaquin in.
Yeah, I think he should be an S. Like he delivers every time.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, here we go. Oh, I mean, technically that is Luke's adopted dad.
Huh?
That's like Luke's father and like that got burned up. Like adopted dad.
I know his name.
I don't.
No, I know it. And if we can't think of the name, then he has to go into don't know. His name is he's Australian. Oh, it's not going to come to me. Okay. That's really annoying.
Oh, well.
Luke's dad in Star Wars.
All right. John Travolta is next.
Jai. Is it Jai?
Jai Courtney?
That's what I keep wanting to say, but I don't think it is.
No, it's not Jai Courtney.
I will
Captain
keep
Boomerang.
him. Yeah, he's also an Australian guy. We'll keep him in I don't know because I don't know, but I'm Googling it because I'm not gonna be able to move on. Let me just have one last thing. I've pressed enter on Google, I just haven't let down. It starts with a J just because this is all in alphabetical order. No. It is
Owen Lars.
Joel Edgerton.
Joel Edgerton.
I didn't
Owen
know.
Lars is the actual name.
Okay, John Travolta.
F.
Not amazing.
D for Pulp Fiction.
Yeah.
But
he's
aside
fine.
from that, he's
pretty good in Greece. Johnny Depp.
B or A?
I'd go B personally.
Yeah. Okay.
He's not a chameleon.
Okay. Next, we
Jonah
have
Hill.
Jonah Hill, who has been caught in a lot of hot water recently, but we're going to do our best
Wait,
to.
if we were talking about controversial people, we would just not. This
Right. So,
yeah.
so we're separating the art for the artist for this specific list. I think B.
B.
Yeah.
I think C.
Why?
Because he does a lot of the same thing.
That's true. Okay. I mean, he's been trying to, like, he was good in Wall Street. He was good in Moneyball.
Yeah.
So I think it should be B.
Okay. I can live with that. Josh Brolin. I think he's a solid B.
Yep.
Jude Law. Solid.
C. I really don't know him from anything
Okay.
besides Captain Marvel.
Next, we have Keanu Reeves. Honestly,
A.
I want to say B or C. He's in a lot of great stuff, but are you going to look at me and tell me he's a great actor?
Okay, well, hold on. His characters are great in movies. And just because he's not great at acting, does it this just kind of sounds like a stupid question, but does it make him like a bad like he's great as John Wick? But
Yeah,
John Wick doesn't require a lot of acting, but only he could do that role.
Yeah, but I feel like that's less to do with acting and more to do with stunt choreography and that sort of thing.
Okay, how about B?
Yeah, I'm happy with B. I was going to say C to begin with. Like
Kevin
he's great.
Costner.
Bill and Ted, one of my favorite trilogies ever.
Yep.
Kevin Costner.
D.
Yeah. Kevin Hart, I want to say D.
Maybe C.
But what's
he's
he in?
Funny.
Yeah, but like he's not. That's him being a comedian. That's not him being an actor. I would argue.
Well, is he? I mean, those are one and the same. I think like.
But when is he not Kevin Hart in a film? You know, when is he something other than that?
Okay. I'm using my veto. C.
Okay. I don't want to talk about this next guy. Kevin Spacey.
I don't know who that is.
That's what I mean. Don't know because there's a difference between being cancelled and
But like that guy is he I don't know him.
Yeah,
but I think he's an awful person.
Kurt Russell. I would say A.
Why?
Do you not like Kurt Russell?
I love Kurt Russell, but like A.
You know, maybe
is he a better actor than Al Pacino?
I haven't seen enough Al Pacino films.
I mean, he's good in like
B if you want.
Yeah, B. I love his. I like his voice.
Okay, Leonardo. Wait, is that Leonardo?
Yes, that's Leonardo.
Okay, Leonardo.
I think he's an S.
Sure. Liam Neeson.
D.
I think C.
Why?
That was a very good Liam Neeson impression.
Why?
Like, you got to respect the guy. Like, I don't think we can call him a bad actor, that he's found his hustle and he's sticking to it.
Yeah, but he's not good in any movie.
He's good in Phantom Menace. I think he's a very good part of that film.
Yeah, but can you call any of the acting good in the prequels?
He's close. I think he might be the closest to
it. He's been in so many bad movies.
Have you
seen arguably more than Bruce Willis?
Have you seen Schindler's List?
No.
I think that Schindler's List should put him in C alone.
Fine. Put him in C.
Mark Ruffalo. We've entered the marks. Oh, there's only 2 marks.
B.
Yeah, I might go C. Oh no, he's great in Spotlight, isn't he?
Yeah, and Zodiac.
Yeah. Okay. Mark Wahlberg. What do you know what I find really interesting about Mark Wahlberg? If he was there, he could have stopped 9/11.
I think he's a C actor.
I think D.
Well, he's really good in things like Lone Survivor, Deepwater Horizon,
We've been
The Departed. He's good in The Departed.
We've been to Wahlburgers together.
Yes, we have.
And we sat at a table that was covered in his movie posters.
And half of them were good and half of them were bad.
Yeah.
Which technically will put you at a 50%, which is an F. But D. We'll go D.
Okay, we can go D. Like, yeah. I'd say he's worse than like Dwayne Johnson. Anyway.
I would say they're about equal, actually.
Matt Damon.
A.
Yeah, I think he's a comfortable.
I love me and Matt Damon.
I think he's a comfortable A. Okay. Next up, we had Matthew McConaughey.
A or S, I think.
I was going to say B.
Well, you haven't even seen Interstellar.
No.
Put him in A. You don't get a say in this.
Okay, I don't know who the next guy is.
So,
do you know him?
This is Mel Gibson.
Oh, yeah. He just doesn't. When I think Mel Gibson, I think of what Mel Gibson looked like.
We should put him in F or D.
A D.
Okay, put him in D.
I don't, I don't think he's quite F. Okay.
All right, Dean, do it.
Hello, I'm Michael Caine, and the HD Movie Talk podcast is the greatest podcast that's ever been recorded.
All right, put him in D.
Just kidding. I think B or A.
Yeah, B. I don't. Yeah.
Okay, go on. You have to do an impression of the next guy now.
Michael Douglas? Yeah. I don't have a Michael Douglas impression. Are you insane?
Why would you be insane to do a Michael Douglas impression?
I don't even know. I can't even think about what he sounds like right now. Can you do a Michael Douglas impression?
Scott.
Ants. B. Put him there with.
Yeah.
Michael Fassbender.
B or A?
B. He did some great ones, but the last 8 years of his career have been all sleepers.
Can you do an impression of the next guy, please?
No, I can't.
Why not?
I don't want to.
Okay, fair enough. It's Morgan Freeman. I think A.
B. Why A?
Shawshank.
Oh, okay. Yeah, A.
Okay, who do we have next?
I'm a sexy cat. Meow. Nicolas Cage.
It looks like Nick Cage in his new film that's coming up.
I think he's going S.
I think A.
Okay, I'll go with
Genuinely,
A.
I think
an argument could be made as easily for A as in F.
Yeah. I think S is a step too far.
Yeah, that's committing to the bit a little bit too much.
But A, I think when he turns it on, he can act.
Yeah.
But
I don't think he knows how to turn it on.
Do you not think he does?
No.
Do you know? I think when he has a good script in front of him, he does well.
Maybe.
I can't think of a time when he's had a really good script and he's just absolutely messed it up.
I don't have any receipts on me right now, so I can't prove or deny that.
It's just some
Owen
new saying
Wilson.
you're trying to
Let's
get.
let let's just let's
take
just
off.
let's just.
This is just a new saying. I don't have any receipts on me right now.
Um,
Turn a frame.
Owen Wilson is next. Wow.
I think
C. Get. Well, that was
Sir
easy.
Patrick Stewart.
B.
He's a sir after all, and I think a sir has to be above C tier.
Do you want to tell that to Ben Kingsley?
Is he a sir?
I think so.
Sir Ben King. Oh, I think he is a sir. Okay, Ben Kingsley's the exception to the rule. Who's next? I can't see that.
That's Richard Gere.
Oh yeah.
C.
Mm-hmm.
Do
Robert
you know
De
who that
Niro.
is? Robert De Niro is an A or an S.
I think S.
Okay.
Lifetime Achievement Award. Put him in there.
Fair enough.
Oh, we're actually doing quite well.
Yeah. All right. We got two rows, like 1.5 actually. All right. We got RDJ.
Someone's playing with my lightsaber.
Good.
Robert Downey Jr. I can just hear someone playing with my lightsaber outside my room. I don't mind.
A or S?
Really?
A. Yeah.
Definitely not S.
Okay, then A.
Okay, next up.
Don't know.
No, I recognize him.
Me too. He was in The Judge with Robert Downey Jr., but I don't know his name.
Okay, Robert Redford.
I know him from Winter Soldier, but that's it. I say D.
I think B is great.
Okay. I'm really impartial about him. So
Someone is really having fun with my lightsaber out there. Sorry, I'm just giving real flavor to this podcast today just by talking what's going on outside these walls.
okay.
Rowan Atkinson.
A or S?
He's not S. I don't think he's.
Okay. I mean,
Like,
it's Mr.
I
B.
was about to advocate for him to go high up, but I don't think he's quite S. Like, you can't say he's better than like Benedict Cumberbatch or
That's true. That's true. That's
or
true.
Denzel Washington or Jake Gyllenhaal. You know,
Mm-hmm.
is that Russell Crowe next?
Yes.
Solid B.
Yep.
Ryan Gosling, I would say D.
All right. Hear me out.
Because he's literally me and I'm really bad at acting.
Well, that's a great point. Oh my god. Okay, I think he should be an S. Like, are we?
Ryan Gosling is double S tier if there is one.
Double S tier, yeah. But just put him at the very front of the S tier. Actually, like just put him right there. What dude? No. I saw that. Switch it.
Next
Scroll
up,
back up, and Dean, I will not continue with this podcast until you go back up there and switch it. For our podcast audio list. No. What are you doing? Stop. He's dragging Ryan Gosling around and toying with my emotions like a
what?
dollar store yo-yo. Ryan Reynolds.
Why are these new? Are you like on a mission to like coin a catchphrase this episode? Oh, he's just.
What other things have I said?
You said the thing about the I forgot. I pointed out earlier on this new saying you were trying to catch.
Oh, I don't remember. No, I just was trying to add another adjective to my yo-yo analogy.
Okay. Ryan, I think we're just gonna disagree on this. Ryan Reynolds.
B.
I would even go as far as like D.
Bro. All right. Pause. Rewind. Let's take a moment.
When is he not playing Ryan Reynolds?
Okay. Well, counter that. When is he not great at playing Ryan Reynolds?
But he's not playing Ryan Reynolds. He's just being himself. That's not acting.
But he's fantastic at it.
That's not acting.
He's very funny. Yes, he is. The roles are written for Ryan Reynolds.
I think C.
I think B.
No, I said D, so I'm saying C is a compromise.
Name one bad Ryan Reynolds movie.
Red Notice. Green Lantern.
Okay. Put him in C.
I got
I just
two.
want to say if I had a couple in mind, but I was just saying if you could name one, and
Fast
if
and
you could,
Furious
I would
for
put him in.
sure.
Never even saw that. He was in that.
Yeah.
All right, Sam Jackson. A.
You could convince me of S.
He's A because he's been in a lot of great movies. Considering he's like, I think he's the actor that's been in the most movies ever. He's been in quite a
He's
lot of
in I
stinkers.
don't think he's not in the most. He's in the most profitable films ever.
Oh yeah,
I believe the statistic is. This list doesn't even. This list is missing so many people, like a Harrison Ford.
yeah.
Like it's missing some heavy hitters. But who do we have?
Next year is Seth Rogen. B. Maybe even C.
I think C.
Yeah, let's put him in C.
One film I've seen where I'm like, oh, this guy can act is The Fablemans.
Yeah, and that was he was fine in that.
And like I think he deserves minus points for the Super Mario Bros. Movie.
No. Next is Steve Carell.
A.
A.
We're mostly in sync.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see how this next one goes down. Tom Cruise, S.
A. All right, hold on. Let's take a moment here.
Mm-hmm.
Where did we put Keanu Reeves?
B. But Tom Cruise understands. He understands the DNA of movies. I think maybe better than any actor ever.
Okay.
Like he knows what he's doing, and unlike Keanu, I think he has also done very well in more dramatic stuff. I mean, nowadays all he does is the action stuff, but 10, 20 years ago, he was great in the dramatic stuff, and he's even done great stuff in comedies like Tropic Thunder.
All right, we could put him in A. Again, ignoring
I said S.
controversies.
You said it.
Oh. S?
Yeah.
No, I think A.
You said A and I said S.
He's not an S. He's not an S. You look at the S tier. Tom Cruise is not an S. He's a good actor, but he's not a great actor.
I'll put him in A with a veto if I need it for the remaining few.
Sure.
You just looked through the rest and you're like, yeah.
Yeah.
Tom Hanks.
A.
I'd
A or
say
S.
S.
Yeah, he's never bad in a movie.
I think he's an S. Like Lifetime Achievement Award, like De Niro. You know.
Yeah, he's a great actor.
Tom Hardy, I think, is a solid B.
Yep, I was gonna say B as well. He's in some great stuff. He's in some bad stuff.
Tom Holland, C.
Yeah, I was gonna say C as well because, like, besides from Spider-Man, which we all love him as, like his other movies, none of them have been hits. Like they've all been kind of misses.
Convince me D if you wanted to, but
no. Well, the thing is, his movies are misses, but he's the best part of the movies he's in. So like he's doing a good job at his job, but just the things he's picking aren't working.
Tommy Lee Jones.
D.
Do you think he's not good?
No, I just don't like him. C.
Okay, fair enough. This next actor is maybe the person on this list I have the strongest feelings about where he should go.
Really? All right, we have Vin Diesel putting an S tier, I guess. I don't.
Easily F. Would you have put him in F?
Yeah.
Yeah. He just can't. He's the worst. I genuinely like, sure, he's a pretty good voice actor. But that's just because he was born with a deep voice, you know?
Right.
Next up, we have Woody.
I put him in B. He's really good in True Detective. Like he's been in a lot of good things.
Next, finally, sort of, we have Zach Galifianakis.
Another B.
I would say C.
Have you seen Between Two Ferns?
Yes.
B.
I'm using
Hangover
my veto
movies.
and putting him in C.
That's heartbreaking. Okay.
I really, yeah.
I don't know who that man is.
He really looks like what's his face. I know it's not him. But to me, he looks like Alan Tudyk. Okay, this is our final list. We have 8 S-tier actors: Ryan Gosling, Jim Carrey, Christine Bale, Gary Oldman, Joaquin Phoenix, Leonardo DiCaprio, Robert De Niro, and Tom Hanks.
Yeah.
Is there anyone in A that you're like, that guy should really move up? Because looking at this, I'm pretty happy with the A tier here. There's one or two that I'd be like, maybe they deserve to go up, but no one I think is desperate.
Yeah, I agree.
I think they're all comfortable with that. My question to you is, are there any actors that aren't included on this list we found online that you think should be an S?
Yeah.
Is there? Okay, that's interesting to know. Anyway, thanks for listening, guys.
Would you want to know who it was?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Well, honestly, I don't. The one that we're missing in the S tier, I think, has the best Italian accent out of everybody.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What does it sound like?
It goes something like, "Mamma mia, never mix shit with the cioccolato." Something like that.
Something like that. If Jared Leto was on this list, I would have created a new tier for him.
I'm kind of disappointed that didn't end up happening.
Like, he would have been on his own tier, and I think you would have agreed to that.
Yes, I would have. 100%.
Ugh. And then, yeah, at the bottom we have James Franco and Vin Diesel.
Yeah.
Who do you think deserves to be on F tier with them that's not on this list, other than Jared Leto? Is there anyone?
Is there anyone? I don't know. I'll probably think of somebody like in 3 hours to be like, oh, that guy.
I'm going to Google worst actors ever and just see if anyone I'm like, yeah, them. I've
Tommy Wiseau.
Tommy Wiseau, yeah. Yeah, I don't know most of these people. Someone's put Owen Wilson on this thing online and David Hasselhoff.
Are you looking at comedy.com?
Yeah.
Me too. What crazy.
Someone's put, if they put like not Michael Jordan, LeBron James.
Oh, you could also put what's his name? Steven Seagal.
Yeah, I think there are like I think like Michael B. Jordan, a big guy missing from this list, easily A.
Yeah.
I think
yeah, there are some big names, but this is an all right list, and there's a lot to choose
Chadwick
from.
Boseman's missing, like Andrew Garfield,
Tobey Maguire.
Tobey Maguire. There's someone else I just thought of, and I'm like, there's actors I really love that I think this list is missing.
Yeah.
You know, there's no Mike Myers. How are we supposed to talk about Cat in the Hat?
No, this isn't a Halloween horror movie list.
I got Cat in the Hat on DVD recently.
Congratulations.
It cost me 10 pence.
Whoa, good deal.
I know. I saw it and I was like, I have to buy that. There's like, I need this in my life, just so I can rewatch it.
You did.
Anyway, who are your 3 favorite actors ever?
I would go Ryan Gosling, Jim Carrey, Jake Gyllenhaal.
I'd go Ryan Gosling, Jim Carrey, maybe like Dave Bautista.
And he isn't even on this list either.
No, I think Dave Bautista would have ended up in A if he was on this list.
He definitely would have. I would have argued for B, but here we are.
Yeah, I would have argued for us. We would have ended up in A. But anyway, thank you for listening, guys.
Adios.
I really appreciate everyone who listens to this podcast, like individually.
Me too.
You're all great people. Even those of you I know in real life.
Even if your name's Will.
Especially if you're.
Yeah, we don't just like we love you.
We both of us have a special place in our hearts for if you're called Will, and not even like the Will we're talking about, just anyone called Will.
Yeah, any Will. If your
Where
name's
there's
Will,
a will, there's a way into my heart.
Wow.
Thanks for listening, guys.
Have you said that to him yet?
Not that specifically, but I've made the where there's a will, there's a way joke.
Mm.
I hope he's listening to this, and then like he gets the mention about winning Monopoly, and he's like, I'm on top of the world. And then he gets the mention about playing with my lightsaber, because it was probably him playing with my lightsaber. And he was like, yo, I'm being mentioned again. And at the end, we say we love him.
You should listen to this. I hope you can hear his giggles when he's watching it.
That's a Will giggle for you.
That is a Will giggle.
But when I've finished recording this, I'm going to go fetch my lightsaber back. You know, I don't mind other people using it, but I just leave it out in the house.
As you should.
Anyway, I've been dragging this out. I don't know why. Thanks for listening.
It's because you don't want to stop talking to me. I get it.
You know, once the podcast ends, like we just stop talking to each other for a week. That's how it works. Anyway,
literally 10 minutes before this recording, I was like, what are we doing today?
No, this was planned well in advance.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, we have the next 3 months planned out.
Yeah, next week we're talking about. Anyway, thanks for listening. We'll talk to you next week about, you know, something really, really interesting. Bye.
Bye.